Hello there. What does it mean, the exponent? Let me give you this example. Here, if we have like a times a times a, that's mean I multiply a by itself 3 times. Instead of writing it like this way, I can write it as a, and right here number 3. This number is the exponent. It refers to how many times the number a multiplied by itself. So in general, if I have a multiplied by itself for n number of times, for n times, so I can write it in simple way as a, and here I put n. So n refers to the number of times I multiply a by itself. Okay, that's the meaning of exponent. Now let us look for the rules of the exponent in general. First one, we can say, the first one, we can say when I multiply a to power n, that means the exponent n, sometimes we pronounce it power n. So a to power n, that means a multiplied by itself n times. And I multiply also this by another a times m, that means to the power m, or exponent m. So I will consider that as I can write just only one a here and adding this exponent with this exponent, adding n and m. Let me give you example on this. Example, if I have a to power 5, I mean a to power 5, that's mean a multiplied by itself 5 times, and this multiplied by a to power 3. We can consider that as just only one a I write here, and adding 5 to 3, that's mean 5 plus 3, which means in simple a to power 8, a to power 8 times. So that's why I write a. So this rule comes. Let us go for another rule. If I consider a multiplied n times by itself, that's mean a to power n, divided by a to power m. What's the result for this? I have the rule said the result will be a to power n minus to power m. That means in case of dividing or division, I just subtract m from n and write it the power for a. Also, I'll give you example of this. Say that a to power 7 divided by a to power 3. A to power 7 divided by a to power 3. In simple answer, we can write it's equal a to power 7 minus 3. That means I just subtract 3 from 7 and write it here, which means a to power 4. I mean a to power 9 divided by a to power 4. It's same meaning when I write division like this or as I write it like this. So it is meaning a to power 9 divided by a to power 4. And according to the rule, we can say the answer is a to power 4 subtracted from 9, that means 5. So it's equal a to power 5. Okay, I mentioned here a as any real number. A as any real number. Let me give you example by considering a any number, any real number. Like if we say 2, instead of a, I write 2. 2 to power 5 divided by 2 to power 3. That's mean only 1 2 I will write, and subtract 3 from 5. That's mean 5 minus 2 minus 3, which means also 2 to power, the result of those is 2 again. So 2 to power 2, that means I multiply 2 by itself 2 times, which can be written as 2 times 2, that means 4. Okay, so we got now 2 rules from the exponent. Let us look for another rule. If we have a over b, a over b, all have exponent n. We can consider that as a has a power n or exponent n, and also b has exponent n, which means I consider this power as power for a and is power for b. Example, if we have like 3 over 5, 3 over 5 to power 4, all to power 4. What does it mean? It means 3 to power 4 over 5 to power 4, which also means here 3 multiplied by itself 4 times, and 5 multiplied by itself 4 times. If I multiply 3 4 times by itself, that means 81. And multiplying 5 by itself 4 times, that means 6 to 5. That means 625. Okay? That's the meaning of exponent, and how can we deal with it. So this is the third rule. Another rule we can speak about. If there is negative sign in front of the power, that means if I have like a to power minus or negative n, we can change the sign here by writing it as fraction, and the numerator of the fraction is 1, and put in the denominator I put a, and the power will be n, a to power n. So a to power minus n, that means 1 over a to power n. This for you. If I consider here the denominator is 1, that means a to power n with sign minus times a to power n, this with the sign positive here or plus, is equal 1 times 1, that means 1. The result for multiplying those together, a to power minus n plus n, because we just adding those together here, and this side is 1, so I write it 1. Now when you add those together, you have a to power 0, a to power 0. So we got a to power 0 here is equal to 1. Actually, this is a rule of the exponents. We have to know it. A to power 0 is equal. Those are the main rules for the exponent. Let me give you examples on how to solve or simplify, in general, simplify any expression has exponents. Like here said, simplify the expression and write it in a positive exponent. 3 to power minus 2 times 2 to power 3 over 2 to power minus 4, all to power 2. So first, from denominator to numerator, That means we can write it as here we can write it down, and this we can write it up. By this way we remove the negative exponent and change it into positive exponent. So we have here 2 to the power 4 times 2 to the power 3 and this will come down as 3 to the power 2, all has exponent 2 or power 2. Okay, after then I can just make any combination from those, like adding 4 and 3, so it will be 7, so 2 to the power 7. So here the numerator became 2 to the power 7 and the denominator is 3 to the power 2, all to power 2. After then we remove the brackets. We consider it as here power 2 means this multiplied by itself twice and this multiplied by itself twice also. So it will be 2 to the power 7 times 2 to the power 7 over 3 to the power 2 times 3 to the power 2. And this will give you 2 to the power 14, because when you add 7 plus 7, that means 14. I write it here, 2 powers 2 to the power 14 over 3 to the power 4. And then you can just evaluate this and evaluate this and find the answer. Okay, that's the way we deal with the exponent. This just simple examples on how to deal with exponent, and I will explain more examples in next video about this subject. Thank you for watching. See you again. Bye bye.